Hello, my name is Luna, and you're listening to Infinite Souls, a podcast for that real talk about consciousness, spirituality, and realizing our infinite potential. Mucho love and light. Hello, Infinite Souls. Welcome to another podcast episode. My name is Luna. In today's episode is a solo episode with just myself. Happy Friday. Hope you are having an amazing day. I am going to talk today about a few topics that I think that we need to hear as a collective, as usual. And these topics for me, for the podcast, usually come through the form of meditation. Or sometimes it's just a divine inspired idea that just comes randomly. So I'm wearing a wig today if you're watching on YouTube. I haven't worn a wig in a long time. It's been a very long time. Maybe like 2 or 3 years, because I had locks before this. And it has made me feel so fun and joyful, like playful, like I'm playing, you know? And I always loved wearing wigs, and I love that because I loved to play. I loved changing my look up. I loved that cosplay stuff. And one of the topics is play. For us to play more. Put on a wig, dress up, go paint a picture, dance to your favorite song, play more. We, as a collective, have done a lot of shifting, clearing, unlearning, a lot of healing, and if we aren't careful, we can get stuck in what people call the healing trap, which means basically that you get stuck just continually wanting to heal and heal and heal, and you're just going in a perpetual circle because you begin to identify yourself with being healing, with always having to heal something. Then what happens is that you begin to kind of not block off, but not focus on your purpose and not welcome in new blessings because you are thinking that you need to be healed, you need to be perfect, you need to be a certain way in order to begin to teach, in order to begin to help others, in order to begin to even share what you've learned. And that is a total bullshit. You are perfect, whole, and complete right now. Right now. Okay, because when somebody realizes that they are whole and complete and that they have the infinite universe inside of them, it is simply a perspective that they are now aware of, and then their life changes, right? You can't unsee what you have seen or felt, right? Once you finally see yourself for who you are, then nothing will hold you back because the power is just going to be aware of itself now. You are going to remember that you have all the power of the universe and the ability to make things shift in your reality for you. The ability to make things shift is not so much making because you're not doing a lot. You're trusting a lot. You're also doing, but you are trusting a lot because you are in co-creation and you see things differently because now you have a higher perspective. You have seen a different perspective. And that's all that it is, right? I like this quote, perfectionism is only a perspective. I don't remember where I heard it. I think it was Londrell. But Perfectionism is only a perspective. There's no way to be perfect. There's no way to be completely healed, because new things happen and then there's new things to be healed from. And whatever new things happen, once you start to do some healing and raise your vibration, the healing is just an experience. It happens as you are living your life in joy and being authentic to your true self. If you're staying authentic to your true self and staying connected to source, then the healing will unravel naturally for you. There's nothing that you necessarily need to do to force your healing. Now, of course, there is shadow work that people do, and shadow work is very, very important. It's something that everybody should do. Everyone should also heal their inner child. But it is a continuous process, and it is something that is like a lifestyle that you don't want to just get stuck in, because then you don't believe in your own true power. You think that you need to be healed first in order to have that power. But no, you are whole and complete right now, because it's only a perspective. If you were to change that perspective right now and believe in yourself wholeheartedly, it would just take one instant for you to change your life. I mean, it starts to unravel after that, at different paces for everybody. But that's all it takes, that first perspective change. That's all it is. You change your perspective, you have that aha moment, and then all of the decisions that you make in your life after that are changed, because now you see a different choice. So have fun, play a little bit, okay? And since we are talking about fun and play, I was listening to an Alan Watts lecture. I love Alan Watts, he's amazing. And he was basically saying that he was talking about the art of washing dishes, right? This is one of my favorite ones. And basically, he says, if you're washing dishes every day, you are day in and day out washing dishes, you're going to just in your mind see a huge stack of dishes. All the dishes that you washed in years prior, all the dishes that you will wash in the future. And you're thinking about your time traveling, right? You're time traveling to the past and the future, and just like stressing out about these fucking dishes. But in reality, the only thing that exists is this now moment. This is all we have, this moment right now, right? Because the past and the present, the past and the future are in your mind, right? Since we only have this now moment, you make a game of it. You play with it, right? And if you only have one moment, this one moment, then you only have one dish to wash. And you only have one dish to wash in your whole entire life ever. Just that one dish. And you wash that one dish, and you do it with rhythm, and you let the water go over it, and shoo, shoo, shoo. And then you go to the next one. And then you do the same thing to the next one, and the next one, and shoo. And it becomes a rhythm, and it becomes like a dance, and you totally forget. Time goes by, and you're like, oh wow, it's done, right? So you make a dance and a play out of everyday things in your life, everyday things that you are doing in your life, everyday things that you do, every single moment. He says, dance and play with life at all times in every single thing that you're doing, and don't take anything serious. And I love that. I love that philosophy, because that's how I feel about life. I always have said to people like, oh, don't take life so seriously. I don't take life seriously. Laugh at life or before life laughs at you. Because life is so silly. We think we know all this. We think we know it all. We're figuring it out, but we really don't know shit. Everybody is just is. Everybody just is. Everybody's just existing, but they're trying to prove something when all I gotta do is exist, like a tree. Understand what I'm saying? A tree just is. A tree doesn't think, oh, I hope that my leaves are as pretty as that tree's. No. And you've never seen a tree that you thought one maybe was more beautiful than the other, but you appreciated both, because everybody has different perspectives, right? And that brings me to my next point: appreciation. The difference between appreciation and gratitude. So I believe it was Abraham Hicks who spoke about this, and she said, I'm not sure exactly what she said, but I know this is what I'm going to give you guys a summary of it. Basically, appreciation or gratitude. Gratitude is like when you're grateful for something that you didn't have before, and you feel indebted to somebody after that. You're just like, thank you so much for having given me this, even though I didn't deserve it, for example, right? I remember back when I was Christian, we used to pray and be like, thank you that I didn't deserve this, but you gave it to me anyway. And I was like, I deserved it. But so that is the feeling that you get with gratitude sometimes. And appreciation is when you appreciate all of life and every single thing around you at every single moment in time. So whenever you are living your life, you're in appreciation of just life. You're in awe and appreciation. Oh my God, the sun is up today. Appreciate the sun. Let me take it in. I'm in appreciation of this, and you're grateful for their essence at the moment, for what they're serving for you, and you're co-creating with them. Appreciation keeps you in a moving prayer, where your whole life becomes a prayer, and you're just grateful and appreciative for every single thing in your life and for everything that it does for you. And if you believe that everything has consciousness, like I do, then what you're appreciative for is going to respond to you with more. The universe is going to give you more of that which you are appreciative of. And so for us to flow in that abundance, have some appreciation and have some fun. Those are the lessons for today. My puppy is part of the show, so if you're watching, you guys will see her on video. Say hi, Opal. You want her to be on camera? There you go. Yeah, just a cutie. Okay, well, until next time. I'll see you guys later. This was a short podcast, but I hope you guys enjoyed it and got some words of wisdom. And I'll leave you guys with what I always do. Mucho, mucho love and light. Ciao.